Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 2, Smriti Swarup. Dadi Janki. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Create peace and silence within. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. A Vyakti Parivar is also a happy Parivar, right? Always remain light, always remain happy. And now with this practice which we took, looking at Dadi Janki about clean heart, so that makes our heart more happy. Actually, we chose this theme of Smriti Swarup, that is embodiment of awareness, because after next one to these words are free from all attachments. Because as much the awareness of true self comes, then I look at others also into that awareness. So the attachment because of the body consciousness, attachment could be dependency. Whatever reason there is attachment, in a very natural way, you are becoming detached. Baba always said that the last stage, chapter 18 says, Smriti Swarup or Smriti Labdha Nashtomoha, all the attachments are destroyed. So that becomes very, very natural. I am not looking at removing attachments or destroying attachment, but I am making efforts to be embodiment of true awareness, powerful awareness. Because Smriti creates power in you. Smriti creates, if really Smriti is right Smriti, that it gives you a lot of power. And that's what Brahma Baba, January 18th, when first time Avek Bab came, I give children the samarthi of Smriti. That means I give you this gift that remain embodiment either of remembrance or true self. And when you are embodiment, you will be able to be destroyers, not only of attachment, but also your capacity, your power will also increase. So clean heart, right? So what we have today in the heart, nothing from past, no mistakes of others, no ill feelings, right? Because heart really means feelings, right? To just have pure feelings, feelings of lightness, feelings of joy. Because confluence says being with Baba, one who is protector and guide, we should be always all of us, very, very light and happy. So you looked at your heart, right? You looked at feelings. And when there are such just clean feelings, clean heart, then it's very naturally, very peaceful and also silent. Because any kind of disturbance is really coming from that impurity or the feelings which are not yet clean. disturb the mind get upset, negative weak thoughts emerge, and all kind of awareness from the past start emerging. But when heart is clean, then feelings are pure, it's very light. So internally you find that you are very peaceful. Mm. And it's very easy to be in silence. And then whatever has to be done, part has to be played, thoughts will emerge, thoughts keep emerging, but still you are in deep silence. This is really worth experiencing, which you will do this tomorrow, full day today also, that peaceful and in silence. Peace is not something, of course, one way of peace is uh, in relationship, negotiate for peace. Right? They call it also politically peace treaties. Right? It's not that. Because if people do not have the experience of real true inner peace, it's not possible to have peace in the world. As you all know, we work at UN, we all help there. And they talk a lot about peace, right? And all that is more like ceasefires, no conflict. So absence of conflict is not necessarily a peace. But true peace is very, very deep inner peace and also is very, very natural. So all of you look into that and you will really feel very, very much great and feel that there is achievement in that. As our first lesson is, I'm a peaceful soul. So we say it, but still there are a lot of thoughts. It doesn't let me be peaceful. But now, with practice of soul consciousness and also cleaning the heart, every minute something could happen which could change my feelings, hurt my feeling, bring sorrow, bring sadness. Right? That now I have capacity in a way that I can immediately change them. Okay, let go. Past is past. Right? Keep my heart clean. I want to keep my heart clean. That's the aim. So anytime you see any dirt is coming, I don't want that to stay there. So I clean it. And then I say, okay, I forgive you. You are a soul. You are a peaceful soul. I am also peaceful. No, like if you physically want to rest. So you tell everyone, those who are around, don't make sound. I just want to rest properly. So outer noises can disturb the sleep, but inner type of vibrations of others, they can also never let you be restful or really peaceful, which is the true rest. Because when you are in real peace, not only you are restful, but you feel charged. You just feel like you could, uh, like lot of power. And of course, it's a very beautiful experience of when I am truly peaceful. And I find that definitely as we made effort, whatever percentage you all did, maybe 100%, right? So everyone has clean heart now. There won't be, Baba won't find anything, no? All pure feelings, right? Yes. So that's where inner peace and also silence. Because how many, what you think, what you have to keep thinking. Sometimes, really internally, you deeply feel that you don't have any thoughts. Mm. So it's like deep silence inside. So that is why this now we what we will look at. So embodiment here is like, you know, it's not that you have to say to people about peace, peaceful. Mm. But I find that many people come and they say, "Oh, you are very peaceful. Mm. You are very, very peaceful person." Now you haven't told them how they know. Mm. But there is reflection on the face. They can see that soul is very peaceful. Mm. And then because in peace you are very positive. I remember once I was sitting at Delhi airport. There was some problem. Luggage was not coming. So people get so restless, right? They were just running around and banging and shouting at the airline officers. So I was sitting just in a corner and I thought, well, whenever it has to come, it will come. And so two, three officers came to me, said, everyone is so restless. And do you come in the same flight? Did you get luggage? I said, no, I will get. And they couldn't believe. So they said, but how can you just sit peacefully like that? I said, will my getting disturbed? Will things happen? Will luggage come faster? Or maybe when I'm peaceful, then everything can work better. And I have seen this with Dadis. I remember traveling a lot with Dadi Gulzar. And one time we are traveling for almost 3 months. Those days you don't come out of India and go back. So we went to Canada all over. We went to Caribbean, many countries. So whenever there was a situation, Dadi will be just sitting. And I thought maybe she's not aware what is happening. We're having difficulty. But actually she was in silence. And silence sending her pure thoughts so that the task can be accomplished. So many scenes come in front of me of Dadi Gulzar sitting in silence, very peaceful. At that time, we thought they don't know anything, so anyway, they have to be quiet. But actually, we were doing things, and through their silence, they wanted us to get things get done, be successful. So silence is a very big cooperation in the task. Silence is not that you're not active, you're not participating, but you're making things happen. I remember for Dadi Janki, once we did some international projects. And of course, in India, there are many big conferences. So she said, well, you all are running around and you are planning, and what can I do? Hmm. Because where will she do what she has to do? But so she said 4:30 to 5:30 afternoon, I will do special yoga, and that will be my cooperation in this project of global cooperation or Million Minutes of Peace Appeal. And I see many people 4:30 to 5:30, like morning Amrit Vela is personal time. So same is that time. Generally there are no classes, no service, nobody comes to meet seniors. So that's why these days here he said let's do 4:30 to 5:30 because his mind is not pulled anywhere. So silence and peace is called a cooperation in the task. Because when you are peaceful, your vibrations are getting things settled. If there are obstacles, getting settled. Not only that, that the things are, like uh, they will definitely be more success. So for us also, what our ancestor souls, Dadis did for the establishment, for the task, project, anything, they said, well, we can't do anything physically. So that in silence, also they know that the right type of souls will be touched and come forward to cooperate. And that I have also experienced, and I love to do that. Whenever you find there is something, you just sit in silence and you find that this silence touches the heart of the souls, and you get a call, you will get a offer, you will find that task get accomplished. Instead of being noisy, upset, blaming each other or saying, so no way possible, so many things, right? Create more noise. But instead of that, if we go in silence, peaceful and silence, our good wishes, our vibrations make unknown things happen. You might not know how did it happen, how this person appeared at this time. Even we will say it's drama. Okay, because it's part in drama, time in drama. But actually it was your peaceful thoughts, your silence. So Baba wants us now, and especially our ancestor souls, that first step, we clean our heart to maintain the pure feelings, and inside just pure. And purity, that means it's empty, there's nothing, no crowd of thoughts and words. No. So then you're becoming peaceful and silent, and you're observing the drama. And then you see at every step, souls are touched and right type of offerings come, and collectively we are able to get accomplished what has to be done. So after cleaning heart, these two qualities you will experience, but not only experience, but now you will use them. And that's called giving cooperation through peace and silence. But also this helps me personally, that I'm able to accumulate or become the embodiment of peace, become the embodiment of peace. And the awareness that I'm peaceful also becoming more natural. I'm peaceful soul is the awareness. And then with clean heart, I find that I am now embodiment, not only awareness, but I'm embodiment of awareness. So there is peace and there is silence. And I use that to accumulate those powers, but also share cooperation and get Baba's task accomplished. So it's a very, very beautifully think of Smriti Swarup. So what I am embodiment of peace, what I am embodiment of silence from the pure heart. So first was that. So thinking, creating awareness, reminding myself, whatever you call it, is making me the embodiment. And then when I am becoming embodiment, then all kinds of subtle attachment from past are being removed. So I'm sure we not only listening, all this effort we making for program is not that you get to hear little more, right? We all know this. But we want to be on journey. We want to make it happen. We want to do it. That's why this is Mama's month. And we decided that we should now do something by becoming, we want to be embodiment. We want to be victorious. And for that, so I hope you all very sincerely take this with understanding, practice it, and create that stage of embodiment of awareness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much, Didi. And now we will get our some wisdom sharing by Dadis. So before that, I would like to invite our dear sister Judy. Welcome.
So, so I'm going to share with you a little bit from the notebooks of Dadi Janki that I kept on Dadi Janki. And, over the years, Dadi would make it a practice to come into the RC meetings each day for a little while. And when she did, we stopped talking about the agenda and we'd turn our attention to her. Her presence, just her presence, lifted the atmosphere in the room. At the end, she would come in by wheelchairs, so we would hear them approaching, and the doors would open, and we'd stop, and they'd wheel her in and situate her, and we would wait until she got situated. And then sometimes she'd tell everyone to go ahead and talk, and she would listen. And then at some point, she would share. So in May of 2013, the regional coordinators met in Oxford. And Dadi spoke with them about how to create an inner atmosphere of silence. And here's what she said. We don't need to worry about the world. Not a single negative thought. Let your thoughts be of the highest quality. If I have an impression of someone that is not good, then I cannot give inspiration. My insides should be clean. This is meditation. Old things from the old world are imprinted in us, and we keep remembering those things. And then we see the world with that vision. What are the spectacles with which I am seeing? If there are impressions through which I am looking, let me remove them. Let me go deep inside myself. Things happen automatically. If the intellect is clean, then the thought will come that is going to take a practical form. So if the intellect is clean, then the thought will come that is going to take a practical form. The foundation of my life has to be spiritual. When we are in this consciousness, each person does what they need to do. So let me have a vision of appreciation for what each one does. This gives happiness to other souls. There is value in appreciation. The work one is doing, another can't do. It's my own good and subtle feelings that give benefit to others. The quality of my thoughts determines the quality of my actions. And the quality of my actions impacts the quality of my thoughts. I can give inspiration to others. So let's see a little clip of Dadi Janki.
परमात्मा ने आत्मा में मन बुद्धि द्वारा संस्कार में ज्ञान भर दिया.
The Supreme Soul has filled knowledge into the soul via the mind and the intellect, into the very
सब समझदार
sanskars
बैठे हो.
of the soul.
अमेरिका में बैठे हो.
We're sitting in America, all of
मन
us are very sensible
बुद्धि
souls.
द्वारा
Via the mind and intellect, knowledge is
मन से
entered.
कर्म इंद्रियां दबाया नहीं है, ऑर्डर में आ गई है.
The mind is the one who manages to
दबाया
gain
नहीं.
rule, sovereignty over the senses. It's not that we suppress the senses, but the mind begins to rule them.
जो बाबा ने सिखाया है, अमल करने से बहुत फायदा हुआ है.
And whatever it is that Baba teaches us, by bringing it into reality, practical, there's a lot of benefit.
बुद्धि
And then the
शुद्ध,
intellect,
शांत,
the intellect becomes
श्रेष्ठ,
very pure, very
दृढ़,
still, very determined.
संकल्प से बाबा को प्यारी लगती है.
And such a soul who generates thoughts that are elevated,
शुद्ध नहीं
determined,
करता है.
still, pure. A soul who doesn't justify with their intellect. Such a soul is loved by Baba.
शुद्ध,
Pure means
अच्छी बात
that whatever is good,
ग्रहण हो जाती है.
I am able to grasp it, absorb it.
पर मन बुद्धि कैसा हो चेक करो.
But what is my mind and intellect like? I need to check that. But now we say,
संस्कारों से भी कहते हैं देखना, तुम
now the,
अपने संस्कार में ये संस्कार ईश्वर को अपना संसार बना दे.
but now the mind and the intellect turns around to the sanskars and it says, hey sanskars, now you have to make
order
God
करती
your
है.
sansar, your world.
बुद्धि संस्कारों को ऑर्डर करने लगती है.
And the intellect now starts to order the sanskars.
शुद्ध शांत रहती है.
And then the intellect becomes totally pure and still and silent.
तो औरों को भी वाइब्रेशन आते हैं.
And then those vibrations, people begin to detect, pick them up from you.
अनुभव होने लगता है.
And they begin to have experiences.
So I'd like to talk with you about the homework tomorrow. So in the morning, in Amrit Vela, the thought is, I have only thoughts of appreciation for the world, other souls, and my past. So that's the awareness in Amrit Vela, just that appreciation. No regrets, no criticism of the self, just appreciation. And then during the day, I remove any thoughts about the old world that come. So you're clearing those thoughts away. And then at the end of the day, in your heart-to-heart conversation with Baba, I reflect on keeping my intellect clean and my mind at peace. So I'm the embodiment of this clean and peaceful intellect. So again tonight, what we want to do is, as an Avyakti Parivar family, we want to hold one thought together about this clean and silence that we have inside. We'll hold that for 5 minutes.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanto.
The mind should be peaceful.
बुद्धि में कोई बात सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है.
The mind should be peaceful.
अगर संकल्प है
The intellect doesn't need to think
तो
about
शांत
anything.
रहने का.
If there is a thought, it's the only thought to remain peaceful.
ये
That is the
संकल्प
only
है
thought.
शांत रहने का.
The thought to remain peaceful.
बाबा शक्ति देता है.
When I remain peaceful,
पहले
then Baba
संकल्प
gives
मेरे को
power.
है.
Firstly, I have to have the thought to remain peaceful.
क्योंकि संकल्प शांत रहने का नहीं होता है.
When I don't have the thought
तो
to
कनेक्शन
remain
बाबा से नहीं जुड़ता है.
peaceful, then I cannot forge a connection with Baba.
दिल,
The heart,
मन,
the mind,
बुद्धि,
the intellect,
चित्त,
the memory track,
स्मृति,
my awareness,
Very peaceful, silent, beautiful. Thank you. So now we'll start our Vyakti journey. Welcome to our Vyakti journey. Today is Mama's Day. So June 2nd, Mama's Day, Mama's Murli. The image of purity with a heart of gold.
नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरियां सुनाई तूने।
नजरों से सहलाया, प्यार से बहलाया, नजरों से सहलाया, प्यार से बहलाया, जिंदगानी लाखों की बनाई तूने। नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा।
ओम शांति। सत बाप, सत टीचर और सतगुरु, अभी जानते हो ना, एक ही है जिसको सत कहने में आता है। बाकी तो सभी बाप, टीचर, गुरु जन्म मरण में आने वाले हैं, इसीलिए उनको सत नहीं कह सकते हैं। सत बाप, सत टीचर, सत गुरु एक ही हैं, जो सभी का, हाँ, गुरुओं का गुरु, पिताओं का पिता, जिसकी महिमा सबके ऊपर की है, और सबका वो एक ही है। और दुनिया भी कहती है परमात्मा एक है, ये तो सब मानेंगे। तो ये अभी अपने बुद्धि में है, वो जो एक है वो एक अपने को मिला है। नशा बैठता है कि हम किसके बने हैं, ये कौन हमारा टीचर बना है, हमको अभी कौन पढ़ा रहा है, ये पढ़ाई किसकी है, अभी उसकी स्वयं वो नशा बैठना चाहिए अच्छी तरह से। तो ऐसे बेहद बाप से अभी हम पढ़ रहे हैं, तो उसकी पढ़ाई की स्टेटस जरूर है कि ऊंची रहेंगी। तो पढ़ने वालों को कितना नशा रहना चाहिए, कितना फख्र रहना चाहिए, और उस पढ़ाई के लिए कितना पुरुषार्थ रहना चाहिए। तो ऐसे पुरुषार्थ भी होना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो तो पढ़ाई चलो आना बड़ी इधर उधर, ये पढ़ाई का चांस ही अभी है, इसीलिए इस पढ़ाई का चांस अभी खोया तो मानो सदा के लिए खोया खोया रहेगा। ये चांस अभी लिया तो सदा के लिए हो जाएगा, और अभी नहीं लिया तो फिर सदा के लिए खोए खोए रहेंगे। तो खोना तो अच्छा नहीं है ना। अनेक जन्म तो दुख पाते आए हैं, और वो तो अनुभव किया। अभी जब बाप मिला है, और जिसको पुकारते आते थे, भक्ति मार्ग में पुकारते थे ना, अभी मिला है तो फिर बाप से ले लेना चाहिए। न मिला था, न आया था तो पुकारते थे, अभी आया है, बाप स्वयं कह रहा है कि बच्चे मैं आया हुआ हूँ, और अभी मेरे से क्या चाहते हो, जो चाहते हो अभी देने के लिए उपस्थित हूँ, अभी लियो तो कोई ऐसी तो नहीं ना बनी बनाई चीज ऐसे ही दे देंगे। वो फिर हमारे कर्म से हमसे ही बनवाते हैं। तो फिर हमको अपने कर्मों का और अपने पुरुषार्थ का पूरा टेंशन होना चाहिए, तब तो हम बाप से अपना जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार पूरा पा सकेंगे। तो इसके ऊपर पूरा टेंशन। ये पढ़ाई मानो सभी पढ़ाइयों का सार है, और उसी पढ़ाई से ही, इस पढ़ाई से ही हम मानो सभी पढ़ाइयों का बल ले लेते हैं, इसमें सब कुछ आ जाते हैं। तो जब ऐसी चीज मिली है तो उसके ऊपर सो भी ऐसे भी नहीं कुछ छोड़ना पड़ता है। हाँ, कोई ऐसे भी नहीं है कि काम धंधे का टाइम निकालना पड़ता है, नहीं, वो तो करना ही है। सिर्फ थोड़ा टाइम जो भी सहज बनता है, इसीलिए देखो सुबह का अमृत वेला, उसी टाइम पर तो आप भगवान के नाम लेने का ही टाइम है, या तो मनुष्य सोते और खोते हैं। हाँ, दो बातें हैं। तो यही है, तो जब कमाई की दिन है तो उसमें थोड़ा चुस्त होना भी अच्छा ही है। तो उससे क्या होगा, कमाई है, इस कमाई का अभी सब हमारे यहाँ सारे जीवन और सभी जन्मों का आधार है इसके ऊपर। तो हमको सोचना चाहिए कि इसके लिए कितना हमारा, नहीं तो टोटा भी इतना पड़ेगा, नहीं, सभी जन्मों का टोटा, फायदा तो सभी जन्मों का फायदा। तो अगर हम अभी इसमें नुकसान करते हैं तो नुकसान भी भारी है, तो इसका नुकसान भी सोचना है। तो ऐसा अगर अपना थोड़ा टेंशन रखते और पुरुषार्थ को आगे करते रहेंगे और अपना हर बात के ऊपर ध्यान रखते रहेंगे, तो फिर आप सत बाप, सत टीचर और सत गुरु से अपना पूरा पूरा अधिकार पाने का लायक बनेंगे। बाप तो देखेंगे ना बच्चे लायक कौन है, किस तरह से अपना पा रहे हैं। तो देखे न देखे, लेकिन जो करता है सो तो पाता ही है ना, उसके भी देखने की कोई बात नहीं। ये तो जो करेगा ये अपने को देखना है, अपने को भी कोई देखे न देखे, परंतु जो करेगा सो पाएगा जरूर ना। तो अगर हम रॉन्ग करते हैं तो रॉन्ग पाएंगे, राइट करते हैं तो राइट पाएंगे। जितना करेंगे उतने का 10 गुना 100 गुना। तो हमको अपने पर ऐसा टेंशन होना चाहिए। ऐसे भी नहीं है फलाना देखेगा या दूसरे देखेंगे, दूसरे को दिखाओ पुरुषार्थ तो नहीं है ना, ये तो अपने लिए है। तो जो अपने पर है वो समझेंगे कि ये तो हमारे लिए है ना। तो हमारे लिए जो समझते हैं वो अपना जी जान लगा कर करके उसके लिए कुछ भी हो जाए तो अपना पुरुषार्थ पूरा रखेंगे।
शासन प्रशासन अनुशासन ऐसा देखा ना सुना हो किसी ने वैसा।
तेरी मीठी मीठी बोली जैसे कोई बाटे टोली, तेरी मीठी मीठी बोली जैसे कोई बाटे टोली, दुनिया सारी दिल में समाई तूने।
नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा,
और दृष्टि से लोरियां सुनाई तूने।
Om Shanti. Thank you. So beautiful to listen to Mama's Murli. Just want to remind you all, tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be offering Bhog to Baba, and also we will have Sakar English Murli from 5 p.m. to 6:10 p.m. And also want to let you all know that every day we have a special Amrit Vela. I know many of you do connect to your own center, which is very good. But if you are not connecting to your center and would like to attend here, Amrit Vela with Avyakti Parivar, we have Baba's Drishti in silence, connecting with the one point of light, Avyakt Milan in Madhuban, and sister sharing Drishti. 3 times we have the point which we have for Amrit Vela, that is being repeated, and also Baba's songs. So would like to invite everyone, whoever would like to join Avyakti Parivar for Amrit Vela. Thank you. And now we will have Baba's remembrance. We'll share Drishti, take Drishti. Please turn on your videos. Let's all together be in powerful Baba's remembrance.
Om Shanti. Everyone, we have to just experience inner peace and also deep silence tomorrow and do Amrit Vela, whatever has been point given to us. So good night, everyone. Om Shanti.